Hello all, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we are going to see the one time intelligence functions, that is dates between. So dates between basically filter function, so we need to use with the calculate, right? So firstly we will see the data, which data we have. So we have the data of some players and their runs. So we have the data from 2020 till 2022, right? So let's see, suppose we want runs from any particular date to any particular date, right? So maybe the we want date runs for the 20 Jan 21 to June 21. So where we have the start date and end date, so there we need to use the dates between. So let's see the practically. So mostly dates between return the scalar value. So I will just click on the table and click on the new measure, right? It's taking some time. So when you click on the new measure, just write down function measure name, that is dates between. And as I mentioned earlier, dates between is the filter function. Mostly filter function we use with the calculate. So in calculate what we want total runs, right? But here we want total runs from dates between. So here date is our column, so we need to mention our date column, and then after start date, suppose we want run from June 22 till June 21. Let's see. So date is the function, there we can give the date. So here June 21, so month is a 6, right? And so end date, so we need to give the end date. So there I mention date, that is 21, and month is 05. So we want total runs till the 31st May and 31st. I just close the bracket. Now let's see. It's taking some time, wait for a second. Now I will create the table, right? And just increase the size of table, and there what I will do, just add the date. And dates between. So basically we selected I remove the day, month, quarter, and here I will add the dates between. So now it's showing 46. So what I will do, just add the one slicer, there add the player name. If I select the Dhoni, it's showing Dhoni is blind, Rohit is blind. So we have the only 46 runs, right? So if I go to the data and if I select the, so if I select the player as a Rohit, you can see it start from, so we basically mentioned the June 20, right? So you can see we have only 46 runs because it start, their first date is the April, so we mentioned the 1st June to the 31st May. So under this spread we have only 46 runs. Suppose what we want, so rather than what are the user select, right, here I remove the player name and add the date, and here I mention the date hierarchy. So hierarchy means it will give the year, quarter, quarter one. So what we want, whatever the user select the any date, then we want run total runs for that quarter or year. So there we will just change the start date and end date. So here we mention the first date and last date. So first date and last date, what it will do, it basically pick up the first date in the our table and last date in the in our table. So I remove the this first date, and here I just mention the first date measure, right, and their date column, and close the bracket. Again I will remove the our end date, and I mention the last date and date. Now I will close the bracket. Now we will see the result. Whatever we have select in the date slicer, it will give the total runs for that particular selection. I will remove the year from this here and add the player names, and I will add move to the top. Now we don't have any runs for the quarter one. So but now in quarter two we have the Dhoni 110, Rohit 146. If I select quarter three, we don't have any runs. Even though quarter two, we will see in which month we have. So April month 20, we have the total runs for the each player. And if I deselect, so May we don't have any month, and June. So if you want to do the verify 20 under the year 20 for the April, we have the 110 for the Dhoni. So I will go to the data. So I remove the filter, and I mention the, we will select the 20, suppose ascending, we will mention the ascending, right. So as I mentioned, April we have the total runs for the Dhoni is 110 and Rohit 146, and April Shikhar 36. So if I select any quarter, so that's the way you can select, like if you want to see the total runs for the 21, even the 22 and 20. So that's all about the dates between. So basically when we have the start date and end date, and there we want to find the our total runs or sales or any other marks. So there we need to use the dates between. So dates between is the filter function. Mostly we use with the calculate. So that's all about the dates between. If you have any question, please write down in comment, and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.